when the bilateral is going to happen.
Shawan is joining us live from Tianjin. I'm going across to him. He's with Wu Li, who's a correspondent there in China. Over to you, Shawan.
First, Niranjan, I just want to do a quick audio check if you're getting Willy's audio too. Thank you very much, Willy, for joining us on this broadcast. In fact, he's been covering the SCO Summit very closely. And the purpose of having you on a joint broadcast on Republic TV is to give the perspective, the Chinese perspective, how exactly is China really looking at it. So thank you very much, Willy, for joining us on this broadcast. First, how exactly is China really positioning the SCO meet? Because you've attended several of the briefings that have taken place with the Chinese authorities. The sense that I got, let me just share this with you, the sense that I got here in the last few days that I've been in China is that the message that China wants to send across is that this is an SCO summit which is different than what we have seen in the past. I want to understand from you, how is it different?
Actually, this is the fifth time for China to host this SCO Summit. We know the organization was firstly established in 2001. Over the past 20 years, China has hosted several times of SCO Summit, and this time in Tianjin Summit. It is the largest gathering of the SCO in its history. And now the SCO has been expanded to 26, including 10 fully member states, 2 observer states, and 14 dialogue partners, and representing half of the world population and a quarter of the global economy, GDP. So we can see that the organization is really growing, expanding over the past 24 years. And this year, China also attaching great importance to this SCO. And according to the latest agenda, Chinese President Xi Jinping will host a welcome banquet for all the leaders during the summit. And on September the 1st, President Xi will chair the 25th meeting of the Council of Heads of State of SCO, and also as a SCO Plus meeting. And he will deliver keynote speeches highlighting the outcome and fruitful results of SCO, expanding from security to economic and cultural exchanges.
In terms of the agenda of the SCO meeting, in the backdrop of what's really happening, particularly with the tariffs that have been imposed on India, and the fact of the matter is that there is a Chinese trade delegation which is in Washington, the talks are still going on. How is China viewing all of this? On the one hand, the tariffs that have been imposed. The second, this grouping coming together, sending across a very strong message to the Western world.
Economic cooperation has been a key issue for all the SCO members and its partners. And this time, as you just mentioned, that India Prime Minister Modi just arrived last night, and this is his visit to China in 7 years. Last time, he also attended the SCO Summit in Qingdao in 2018. And this year, he also came to the SCO Summit, which shows that he also attached great importance to the SCO Summit. And because all the SCO members now, they want to focus on not only on security, but also economic cooperation. Because we know that today the world is facing a lot of challenges from unilateralism, protectionism, and also the tariff wars. They want to send a clear message to the world that these member states and also partners and the international organizations come to sit together. They want to focus on the collaboration in agriculture, in economic cooperation, and also people-to-people exchanges.
When you say economic cooperation, what exactly is China seeking at this point in time from India?
We know that India and China are the most populous countries in the world, as two of the largest developing countries. Both of the countries are member of the SCO as well as the BRICS bloc, and they attach great importance to the collaboration because China has been the largest trading partner for India as well as other countries, and so they want to focus on, especially on the artificial intelligence, on the green development as well as the economic collaboration in this new field like the green development, like the solar panels, like the digital economy, a lot of expanding. The economic cooperation has been expanding over the years from the traditional agricultural to modern facilities to economic and also the green solar panels. So we can see the economic collaboration has been expanding over the past 20 years.
What I found very interesting was also the mention of the access to rare earth minerals in China. And perhaps that's an area that India would be very, very keen to look at it. How do you think this is going to pan out in terms of giving access to something that China has been very protected about?
This is a very interesting question. We know that this time a lot of countries are facing the challenges of unilateralism. China has always been a key player in free trade and open market economy. It wants to collaborate with all the countries to conduct its global collaboration. So for all these sectors, I think the message is very clear. China hopes to continue the collaboration with all the countries, especially neighboring countries. China is attaching great importance to its neighborhood diplomacy, and it hopes to build a community with a shared future for humanity. So that's why China attaches great importance to continue the collaboration with other countries.